Devil's giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Very excited to be here. Starting off on the red team, we are going to have Fiddlesticks, Jayce, Orianna, Caitlyn, and Alistar versus the blue team, who has Sona, Renekton, Tristana, Elise, and Elise. Should be a very, very interesting matchup. So let's go ahead. Right off at the top lane, we're going to have Jayce versus Renekton. Now, Jayce main's top, but so does Renekton. No one's going to have a really big advantage here. Jayce has been played by this person 11 times, where Renekton, the same thing, 11 times. So it's going to be pretty much even. The only thing I can say is that the average win rate of Jayce is 55.79%, where Renekton's is 58.11%. This is just for the individual person. So I do really like Voyboy, but I think, according to the stats, it looks like Thien Chau is going to have a little bit of an advantage. If we take a look at the mid lane, we're going to have Orianna versus Elise. And this is a very interesting matchup. Very interesting matchup indeed. I don't typically see Elise outside the jungle anymore. But Orianna mains caster, while Elise also mains caster. Orianna's been played by this person 14 times, where Elise has been played by this person 82 times, which is really, really, really good. So it's a lot of games played. It's a lot of experience. Orianna, Nyjacky doesn't really play solo queue that much, so it's really hard to gauge it off that. So overall, I think, I don't know, it's so hard to say just because Nyjacky just does not play all that much in solo queue. But either way, it should be pretty close. I guess I'll give it to the Elise on this one. But if we take a look at the jungle, we're going to have Fiddlesticks versus Lee Sin. Now, Fiddlesticks mains jungle, while Lee Sin mains support. Should give Fiddlesticks a huge advantage. Then the fact that Fiddlesticks has been played by this person 507 times, as to where Lee Sin's been played by this person only 21 times. So that's, again, a massive advantage for Fiddlesticks. Definitely going to have to give it into his favor. If we take a look at the bottom lane, last but not least, of course, we're going to have Caitlyn as the AD carry versus Tristana. Now, Caitlyn mains jungle while Tristana mains AD carry. This is going to be a big advantage for Zuna. You'll see that Caitlyn's been played by Stvicious 5 times, where Tristana's been played by Zuna 11 times. Obviously, again, those numbers are pretty skewed, but it's going to be more skewed for Zuna just because he mains AD carry and he's also in the LCS. So definitely going to have to give the advantage. Absolutely have to give the advantage to Zuna on this one. Then if we throw in the fact that there is a support, we're going to see that Alistar is going to be the support for the red team and Sona for the blue team. Alistar mains caster, while Sona mains support. This is, again, going to give a huge advantage. And the fact that they're pre-made and they're from one of the LCS teams, it's going to be extremely difficult for the red team to come together and out-strategize and outplay the blue team. But, again, if you add up all the wins and losses between both teams, you'll see that the red team has a 57.28% chance of winning, where the blue team has a 57.87% chance of winning. So about a 0.6 advantage in favor of the blue team. Definitely not a lot, but stats are in favor of the blue team, so let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League. We have quite a few All-Stars coming on in this particular matchup. We have Nikkone, Voyboy, Nyjacky, and Stvicious. I don't know how they all got on the same team. I believe this is a solo queue game, so it should be pretty interesting. Just barely got in the game in time to see what is happening to everybody. Yeah, it's definitely solo queue because they don't have names in the brackets. But I don't care if Fiddlesticks jungle. That's all that matters to me. That's all I care about. He is still one of my favorite players of all time, just because he plays Fiddlesticks all the time. Nikkone, that is. I love it. So might get some CC in there. Nice. That's really good for Fiddlesticks. Really good leash. And then he could just drain. Actually, kind of surprised that he smited that out, but Elise going pretty low, gets a smiteless leash on red, gets that last auto attack, procs the red buff for the last kill. And that's something that a lot of junglers, well, some of them do, but the fact that is not a lot of them know exactly how much damage the red buff does, so they kind of hesitate. But as you can see, he was very confident that the red buff was going to kill it pretty soon, so he just auto-attacked and ran away. And granted, that will only save you like about a second or so in your jungle, but sometimes, you know, if you have a couple camps to do that to and there's more than one minion, I mean, you can auto-attack him, get him low, and then let him die while you're auto-attacking the next one, and we could have a really nice gank coming out here. But, oh, wow, I'm actually pretty surprised that Zuna is doing this much. Oh, yep, jungler is caught out. Did get spotted out by the minions. He's pinged. Ooh, hammering him back into the tower, and oh, Fiddlesticks gets it. Gets the flash, and oh, the slow from the red buff. Oh, that was a really, really good job by Fiddlesticks. And same with Jayce. Jayce was able to hammer him back into the tower. Very surprising. He didn't even have to use flash. Elise was a little bit too overconfident on that. It kind of sucks that Fiddlesticks got that, but that is going to give him that double buff. And wow, Caitlyn did have to get out of there. Stvicious on 80 carry, not something we see very often. And going up against Zuna, I don't foresee that being a very good combination for him. Let me go ahead and fix everybody up here. There we go. Yes, I can only see Zuna winning this particular matchup. Stvicious is a great player and all, but he mains jungle, and Zuna mains AD carry, so it's going to be a very interesting situation. Oh, nice. Beautiful job. Throwing out the repel, breaking it, and oh, nice pickup by Nyjacky. That is really going to help them out. And again, Fiddlesticks with those ganks. He did have to use flash a little bit ago, but it should be back up by the time he hits level 6, and that's exactly what you need. So once you hit level 6, you want to pretty much immediately go for that ult kill. There's just way too much pressure that comes out of Crowstorm that you really, really want to be able to have that flash, because everyone is going to flash out of that. And wow, Elise actually doing quite a bit of damage to Orianna. Nyjacky is not doing too well right now. Doesn't have the mana to really sustain lane. She did get a kill, and that's going to give her a massive advantage over her opponent, but Elise is doing a great job at keeping her at bay, forcing her to go back, but keeping the lane push is definitely going to lose some experience and stuff like that. Now that Elise is back, they can push it super hard. And Elise, that may open Elise for a jungle gank. Oh, unfortunately, a ward was just placed, so Fiddlesticks is not going to be able to do too much. He is still level 5, not quite level 6. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Oh, Elise getting pinged out by the ward. We could have quite a bit of action. Sona is going to put a ward in this brush just to see what's happening. Able to clean out a ward there. Gives Elise basically a free path, but she's coming up from the back. Ooh, she starts taking the tower a little bit too early, and holy cow, Alistar goes really close to dying and actually misses the pulverize, but gets the headbutt. Great job by the blue team being able to pick that up. Orianna's not level 6. She could have had a double kill there. And, oh, nice rocket jump getting it from her. Ooh, blue team doing a phenomenal job getting out of that type of pressure. Meanwhile, top lane Lee Sin is potentially going for a gank up here. Doesn't know Fiddlesticks is here. Fiddlesticks, again, still not quite 6, but he does have that fear. He didn't want to do it unless they committed to it. He's going super low, trying to kill this Caitlyn. Oh no. The headshot's going to be a little bit too much, and oh, Sona picks up the kill. Elise is still alive somehow. And oh, just barely hits the cocoon and able to get out of there. Jesus Christ. So this is a really good position for the blue team to be in at this point. But the game is tied. As far as gold goes, the game is tied. They may end up taking this bottom tower, though, and that's going to begin the potential snowball. Fiddlesticks really needs to go back in lane and try to get those ganks. Oh, nice job. Once he has Slice and Dice, he should be able to catch up to the Jayce. Jayce can hammer him back, but no, not gonna happen. Great job, Renekton, actually getting off a really, really nice cold meat. Oh. I'm actually surprised Fiddlesticks didn't go for the fear there. But that's fine. CS-wise, Jayce is almost up by 20 CS. That kill to him is definitely going to help out Renekton a little bit more, but it's still not exactly where they want it to be. Outside that, Zona is doing a really good job. Only up by 6 CS, which is kind of surprising, but does have a kill and an assist up on Caitlyn. So, and Tristana has been really favorable lately, especially in the LCS. She's been used quite frequently, just mainly for late game team compositions. Her late game is absolutely insane. The range that you get just from her auto attacks is ridiculous. Her early game is pretty good because it's hard to build against her early game. She does both hybrid magic and attack damage. Then later on in the game, since none of her abilities really scale from attack damage, Elise ends up missing that. Kind of a waste of a flash, but trying to get a dragon strike in there. And red team's gonna go directly for this dragon. It should be a pretty easy dragon for them to pick up. Fiddlesticks is a very, very good champion at dragon control.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Free dragon for the red team, and that is going to put them in the lead. Blue team should be able to take this tower pretty easily. Fiddlesticks getting pinged out is a question mark. They don't know if he's there. They do know he's there, but they don't know he's there. Oh, Elise trying to get a little bit of damage, but not actually able to do too much. Fiddlesticks really wants to ult in, but the blue team knows what's going on. Nice coverage. So blue team not taking any chances. Zuna and BloodWater, actually pretty good team comp. Both on Vulcan. Just absolutely insane. So that's really, really good teams right there. Elise potentially coming out from the back. Are they going to go for a tower dive? That would be interesting. He gets pinged out, so there's nothing he can really do. He's just going to go for the golems in the meantime. Fiddlesticks is still down here. He's wasting quite a bit of time. Ooh, a nice stun coming out for Renekton. Gets a slice and dice, gets hammered, but not in range of the tower. Does he have his ultimate? He could potentially go for a tower dive. He does have his ignite up now as well. Fiddlesticks coming up from the back. Oh, and a nice trap gets him. Oh, the crescendo doing a great job. Cocoon following up, gets the tower. Fiddlesticks coming in with that ultimate, but not going to be able to do too much. He gets dragon kicked, and oh, that is done. Oh, is Elise going to get the cocoon? That could be good. That could be really good. Yes, gets the cocoon, gets the poison, and auto attack. Able to finish that up pretty easily. Orianna now in this middle bush. This could be bad. She didn't see them in there trying to go for the kill. No, the repel is... Oh, flashes the cocoon. Does a great job, and now Sona's on her tail. And this is not a good situation for Orianna to be in. Yep, blue team easily picks that up. Really no getting out of that one. It was a nice attempt. And this is going to be the second tower for the blue team already. 12 minutes in, they have 2 towers. They did not get the dragon, unfortunately, so that's going to put them a tad bit behind. But overall, 2 towers to 0, 8 kills to 2. They are in a pretty big morale advantage, as well as a 2.5k gold. Well, nice stun going through, but the hammer smash goes through as well. Backs him up, prevents him from doing any real damage. The slice and dice not being able to really finish up, but able to close the gap again. Tries to throw in just a little bit harassed, but Jayce is doing a great job of just kind of keeping his distance, auto-attacking when able. Oh, nice slice and dice. This could be really bad. The fear now going down onto Renekton. He's going to have to pop his ult, and this is really bad. Oh, the auto-attack does finish up. If that didn't do it, then it's very likely that... Oh my god, I don't... What is Stvicious doing? Oh. At least didn't even get the kill. So basically just trying to get as much damage on the tower as possible. At least behind him, there's no way he was going to get away from that. Might as well go for some tower shots. Need to wait for another Fiddlesticks ult. That should be able to help quite a bit. He's going back and he has it up now. He does not have his flash up for a little while though. It's going to be a pretty tough situation for him to be in if he's not able to finish that up. So we started out with boots too, and that's something that I personally really enjoy doing. Oh, a nice job. Orianna caught out of position, but Sona ends up taking the blunt of Orianna's fall. And that is not really going to do anything for them. Blue team coming out from the back. Elise picks up a nice, gets a dragon kick, and that's going to be a really easy kill for BloodWater to pick up. Oh, nice job. That's a huge cocoon. Getting the repel and the auto attack, easily able to follow up. And this is going to be another pretty easy kill. That's going to be a double kill for the Elise. And wow, really, really tough situation for the red team to be in there. Now down by 3,000 gold. At 14 minutes. It's definitely not the worst we've seen, but that is a huge turret advantage. 3 towers at 14 minutes. I mean, just getting 3 towers in 14 minutes is pretty impressive. The fact that they're not, oh my gosh, they're going for an inhibitor tower already. Very aggressive coming out from the blue team, but Zuna is not backing off. He really does not care. Having the support of everybody else is really good for him. Renekton almost ends up falling to Jayce, just wants to try to hit him. A little bit of poke, but it does look like it's going to happen. Renekton just trying to heal as much as possible, trying to get up. He does have that cloth armor, he does have that giant spell, but is it going to be enough? The repel going out, is it going to finish? Is he going to finish off? Yes. Great job by Elise, doing her Elise thing, but potentially getting in trouble. Is she gonna be able to get out? That's the question. Nice cocoon. Oh wow, that is gonna pick up the kill. Now it's just her versus Orianna, and I don't think Orianna's gonna want to fight her after that. Nice little bit of harass coming up from Orianna. She already has the Thien's Holy Grail, which is going to help quite a bit, considering that Elise only has 66 CS and Orianna has 105. Bad thing about that is Elise has 7 kills and Orianna only has 1, which is ridiculous. But Orianna may come out in this fight. No, she used a spell. And oh, boom, sniper! Picks up the kill, shuts down the killing spree, and that's exactly what Caitlyn needed. Being behind by 30 CS is never acceptable. And Renekton ends up going down to the combination of Fiddlesticks and Jayce. Once again, this could be a tough situation for either teams. Nice silence bounces coming out, but it's a little bit too late. I think if silence before the crescendo would have even went out, it's very possible that he could have just delayed it a little bit more. Jayce's not really going to be able to do too much, so they're just going to let that tower drop. There's no reason for him to really risk his life over it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Stvicious in the meantime finally takes that bottom tower. So that was a trade 1-for-1. Definitely not a bad trade, especially when you're behind. It just keeps you even. As long as you can keep even, then you're good to go. Oh, a nice hit up on Jayce. Gets a safeguard. Is she going to do too much? No. This auto attacks are doing a nice job. And wow, Elise is going to flash out of there. Nice headbutt pulverized. Boom. That is going to be a nice kill for Nyjacky. Caitlyn trying to solo dragon. Is it going to happen though? Oh my gosh. Barely. Oh, and she dies too. Executions. Oh my god. That's terrible. I'm surprised that it's not a humiliation, but it's more of an execution. Bam. Nice job by Jayce. Did you see that? Jumped onto Tristana, getting away from the Sona a little bit more, and then hammering her back. She's already going to take tower aggro, and ends up just smashing her back away, just in case she's planning on doing anything crazy. This is a really good job. Once again, Jayce doing a great job. It's a pretty nice combo they have going on there. That fear is just super nasty. And that is going to be another tower for the blue team. Or for the red team, going down. Blue team, sorry. Red team's starting to come back. They're only down by 200 gold. Definitely nothing major. As far as top lanes go, though, Jayce already has that mirror mana. Which is, it's nice. It definitely works for him. He needs the mana, but this could be a bad position for him to be in. Lee's gonna have to run around it, but is it gonna be enough? Fiddlesticks going in, and wow, beautiful play. Going to get him, and yeah, that's a really, really nice kill. Renekton is in a pretty tough position. Gets the drain off, but there's no fear available. The ignite isn't gonna help, and since Alistar was not there, not able to heal, could get a nice headbutt pulverize. Oh, actually headbutts Elise out of the way. Doesn't want her anywhere near that fight. That cocoon is gonna be deadly, especially with the repel. Ooh, nice silence bounces. Since we're the only two there, it is going to silence her for quite some time. Ooh, gets headbutted in the tower, but then throws on repel. Exhaust now coming down. This could be really bad. Good thing the red team has a ward in it. It could have been really bad for Fiddlesticks. Bloodthirster now for Jayce. This is getting really risky. Renekton just going straight up defense, trying to pump out as much armor as possible. Can't really blame him, but basically that's all that Renekton needs is health and armor and stuff like that. Defensive items help him so much. He does a lot of base damage just from his ultimate as well as some other things. But just his base damage is really nice, and that in conjunction with the Sunfire Cape enables you to do just a little bit more damage on everybody around you per second. Red team trying to defend a little bit against this push. They're going to be able to do this successfully. There's nothing too crazy going on, but there's 4 members of the red team here. Again, red team has gotten both dragons so far in this game. Oh, Orianna's completely caught up position, gets crescendoed, and wow, yeah, she's just, that is a lot of ults used to try to kill her, but oh my gosh, Jayce is going down. No, he picks up the kill on Elise. Elise throws out the repel. Jayce turns around, knows he can pick it up. Great play by Voyboy. And there's going to be another tower going down, and wow, blue team is so aggressive right now. They're able to pick up so many towers. Going for this inhibitor tower already, and they should easily be able to make it. Jayce going in, getting the kill, and nice silence bounces. Should be able to get a nice headbutt pulverize combo. No, actually not able to. Oh, Elise going pretty close to down, but the safeguard and the amount of utility he has really bad. Buster shot smashing back 2 members of that red team. Oh, the shock blast almost lands. Fiddlesticks, no, unfortunately did not have his flash. He wasn't able to flash here. That would have been awesome, but fast it was not meant to be. Blue team now pushing top tower while the red team goes for the Baron, which I don't know if it's the best idea or not. It would be very unexpected for the blue team, but since Elise just spotted them out, oh, a nice shock blast. But in the meantime, while Caitlyn trying to do as much damage as she can, slows down that Elise as much as possible with the 90 caliber net. Tristana's now coming up. A nice spear. Gets the headbutt. Gets the pulverize. Wow, that drain lasted for so long. Gets the fear again. And the heal coming out. That is not a good situation. Shock Blast not quite reaching. Ooh, nice job. Finally picking that up. It's a really good kill for them to have. They really don't want that Elise to run rampant at all, though. So as long as they can kill Elise and Tristana, I think the red team will be okay. As far as the blue team goes, they kind of need to kill this Jayce, but Jayce is at 7 kills and his range is just so long. I don't know how they're going to be able to shut him down. Fiddlesticks rushing that Zonius after those boots too, the upgraded boots actually. He got an enchantment already on there, and that's just going to be the duration reduced on his flash, which is exactly what he needs, because that's his main initiating tool, is going to be that flash. Blade of the Ruined King already going down onto Caitlyn. It's not an item we've seen rushed very frequently. Well, not anymore anyway. As far as first item goes, it hasn't been happening. But if she gets into a fight in the brush, that is so dangerous. As long as she's just kind of hanging out in the brush, she'll get those headshot procs, and the Blade of the Ruined King is just so much damage. Red team gets the dragon once again, evening up the score. They're up now by 200. Elise trying to take down the tower, but I don't know if she's going to be able to. Oh, Sona picks up the damage. Shockwave, not really doing too much. And wow, nice defending, getting away there, 80 carry, and bam, that is a huge kill. Voyboy. Blue team focusing on the inhibitor. They're still up. They are now up by approximately 500 gold, which is still almost nothing. At 24 minutes, 500, not 5,500, is not a whole lot. Even though the red team is down by 7 kills, as well as 4 towers, they're still up by 3 dragons, but the red team is pinging off for Baron because they think that the blue team may have gone after that Baron, which I think would have been a very risky situation, but oh no, Fiddlesticks is, oh, that could have been really close. Most likely dangerous, but close nonetheless. So red buff should be able to help just enough. Prevent them from auto attacking, but oh my gosh, nice pickup coming out from Fiddlesticks once again. Trying to save the Jayce, but Jayce, oh, tries to get the lifesteal. It's not going to be enough. Headbutt Pulverize is going to stop it. He gets the fear off and continues to drain. Oh, those silence bounces. Unfortunately, did not bounce Sona. She saw it coming and decided to get away from it just in case that he would have died from the consecutive bounces. Caitlyn, in the meantime, doing a great job, finally winning in CS. And it's funny how the two 80 carry scores are inverted. Trista is 7-1-7, and Caitlyn is 1-7-1. So I kind of got a little kick out of that. Elise getting a Deathfire Grasp, but it's not something I see very frequently. I do enjoy Deathfire Grasp, though. It's still one of my favorite items. It just adds a lot of surprise element. It's one of those items that I feel makes people rage without you being like a complete like toxic player. So once somebody gets hit with the Deathfire Grasp and they get hit with all your other spells, they freak out. They're like, what the hell? How come I died to that one combo? And then you realize that, yeah, that sucks. Could have a possible backdoor situation here from the blue team. I don't know how well that would go. Oh no. Ooh, Oh, ultimate. It was going to get blocked, but it could have been very much death for Zuna if he ended up taking it. Luckily he didn't. Luckily his team was there to help him out. And blue team's still running around. They have 7 more kills, 4 more towers, and they're still down by almost 1,000 gold. So it's very surprising that the red team is actually keeping up, even though they're losing. I mean, they're keeping up in gold, so that means they're relevant in team fights. And that's kind of important, because if the red team can capitalize on what is happening to the blue team... Oh, that fire grass, see, that's what I was talking about. Bam. Instant killed. Doesn't even matter. She probably didn't even need to use the death grass, but still, it was hilarious. Fiddlesticks doing a great job, and wow, she already used the cocoon. She needed to wait for it to use it. She tried to interrupt it, but unfortunately Fiddlesticks was a little bit better than that. Baron's going down pretty fast for this amount of time. That is going to be Baron for the blue team. So, Baron for the blue team means almost certain death for the red team. It's very difficult for the red team to even prevent the pushing power of the blue team. A nice crescendo landing on 2 members. And wow, that's going to be quite a bit. Jayce ends up going down. Fiddlesticks falls shortly after, and now this is where the bad stuff starts.
Red team's inhibitor respawning soon.
Wow, this could be quite a feat. It's gonna be a double kill for Caitlyn. Caitlyn really needed that. Jayce ends up shutting down. Oh, but gets the killing spree instead. And this is a really bad situation. Easy kill for Elise there. Caitlyn trying to prevent this inhibitor from going down as much as possible. That would be great if it happened, but you never know. Ooh, a nice headshot coming through. Oh, nice. Gets a vision, and oh man, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful job. But unfortunately, repel only saves you for so long that you can't go over the wall unless there's an enemy. So she just got wrecked. Very unfortunate, but it would have been. It was a really cool play, by the way. Orianna picking up that blue buff once again. Dragon, ooh, finally going to the blue team this time. I'd be very interested if that actually happens. Yeah, red team was absolutely nowhere around that. So now the tables have almost completely evened out. 200 gold difference between the two teams. Still 7 kills and 4 towers difference in favor of the blue team, and they're still behind by only, I mean, it's only 100 or 200 gold, but jeez, that's insane. They're just doing a fantastic job. As far as CS goes, Jayce is up by about 50 CS. Elise is up by about 40. So that kind of helps, but a lot of its jungle creeps and they're worth a lot less. Orianna, however, is up by, holy cow, 110 CS, which is insane. Finally, it's like 5 kills as well. Oh, a nice headbutt pulverize going directly onto that Elise. But weren't able to follow that up, which is probably a smart thing to do. Use on the supports doesn't necessarily matter, but Sona is up by a little bit. Oh, a nice shockwave. Ultimate only on one person. That was just on the ultimate. Now coming out for Alistar. Is Alistar gonna be able to get out of here? Jayce picks up the kill. And wow, this is not gonna be good. Another repel coming out. That is going to be made for that person. Oh. There should be another tower. Red team picking up a tower of their own, and now that they're starting to win these team fights, you never know. They may take these two and then go back and recall. Which that's exactly what it looks like. Except they're making for a third one. There's not that much time alive, so not much time until the other two members on the red team are alive. Slice and dice coming out doing an insane amount of damage, and wow, this is just ridiculous. Almost killed Renekton. Almost, but oh, Shirley's Reverie getting popped out. Fiddlesticks not going to be able to do anything. Get to drain. Oh, immunes that. Can you believe he's getting a dragon kick? Yeah. At least it was stylish. Oh my gosh, a beautiful flash from Elise and saving it out. Can't lose much to kill. Wow, that was a really good shot clock, actually sucking up 3 members of the blue team. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Voyboy landed that. Oh, this is not good. And wow, that was a hammer smash to the face. Wow, that is a triple kill for the Jayce. Oh my gosh. Blue team going super low. Oh, sniper! Picking up the kill while Voyboy is going into beast mode. Holy cow, if this isn't in one of the top 5 plays of this patch, then you guys are crazy. They're able to take the inhibitor, they're able to take the first Nexus tower and the second Nexus tower. Now the red team's just going for the game. Holy crap. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that anymore. That was just crazy. The blue team had such a commanding lead, and it's not even like they necessarily threw it. They just got outclassed, it seems. Either way, congratulations to the red team, GG to the blue team. And again, if you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure to tune in for my vlog that explains the new contest rules as to where you can win $15 in RP after every champion release. So it should be very interesting, and it's like I said, a top 5 video plays that's all nominated by the community. So if you are a member of the community, or if you're a casual watcher, just submit any type of clip that's from one of my videos that you thought is one of the best, and I will add it to the voting. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. I come out with a lot of hilarious comments, if I don't say so myself. No, not really, but it's always fun. But thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.